Hi, everybody. It's Elektra Yao, artist, visa lawyer, and entertainment lawyer. As I said yesterday, I'm going to talk to you about the new O-1 policy that was published yesterday. It kind of threw everyone into a frenzy because what happened with this new policy that was issued by USCIS is they've now formalized what we've been seeing in RFEs. So in a lot of RFEs, a lot of O-1A RFEs, a lot of RFEs for example, musicians, performers, we've been seeing like language that is similar to the green card language, which is obviously before this new policy, which was not a part of the analysis for the O-1. Now with this O-1 policy, they have basically formalized what we call the Kazarian analysis, a certain part of the green card analysis in the O-1s. So what does that mean in everyday life in actually filing O-1 petitions? That means that, so let me just tell you what the Kazarian analysis is. The Kazarian analysis is really looking at the merits of the case, the totality of the circumstances. So the impact, the contributions, etc. This is something that's not a part of the O-1B. We're not really looking at, the totality of the circumstances. We're looking to see if you have sustained distinction in the field, So now with this new policy that has been published by USCIS, this basically means that we now have to prove a similar type of reasoning, right? The totality of the circumstances of your art, the impact, your contributions, etc. So for those of you who might be, just getting off your OPT, or you are in your OPT, for example, and you're thinking about the O-1, or you're thinking about prepping for the O-1, you really want to talk to an attorney who's experienced in this so that you really understand how you can set up your career during your OPT for the O-1, if you're thinking about applying for the O-1. Because this new analysis that they formalized in for O-1 petitions is going to make it a lot more difficult. So I believe that this is just one way of attacking another set of non-immigrant visas. So before we had the attack, through the proclamations on the J's, on the L's, on the H-1Bs. Now we have this travel ban in play. Well, we've had this travel ban in place, and we didn't really see much language or much formalized language about O-1s, about aliens of extraordinary ability. But now we are. Now we're seeing a sort of attack from the government on O-1 visas because, like I said, they were untouched by the proclamations. And it's a visa type that maybe practitioners or attorneys or maybe clients who weren't even thinking about before the proclamations, we're starting to think about now. So this is just another way of, I believe, the government of limiting benefits for people or creative professionals and artists who truly actually deserve to be here. So, it's a little bit of a dent. It's not something that is actually very positive. So we're not really going to see the effects of this until the new cases are being filed, so we can actually see if they're actually implementing this. They might not implement it. I mean, we don't know. We've got to see these cases that are filed and what the feedback is and what the RFEs are looking like once we submit these cases. So this was just a little update because I said that I was going to come and discuss this new O-1 policy, which is quite disappointing. But I mean, under this administration, it's to be expected, especially in light of my Extraordinary Talent series that I do every Friday, where I've been publishing these stories of O-1 holders who are stuck abroad, who are stuck outside of the US. So again, it's really important to be mindful of your O-1 and how you're drafting those letters and those contracts and how you're working on your cases, because you've got new policy that is actually working against you to deter the officers from granting an approval. So happy weekend, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have a great, happy weekend. And I will be back on Monday to discuss more artist visas. So Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm here at 6 p.m. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm back at 5 p.m. to discuss entertainment law. Today was kind of like a special day to discuss this very, very important news and updates for O-1s. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great weekend, and I will see you on Monday.